Alright, good morning. We are starting our first hour of Elite Power 1. Whew. So we're just kind of rushing through here. Oh, my voice is still gone. Let's let the dots get on him. And he's dead.
Can't do that yet.
So we run out, we kill this boss up here, then we teleport to the next rift.
I can't do that yet. Can't do that yet.
Not the next rift, like 2 rifts up. Run downward here.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
And we're going to focus on maxing out Star Pact for the cooldown reduction and just flat percent damage because, well, low car set does not really give us much damage at all, so and having that damage will be a huge bonus.
Can't do that yet.
Don't forget to pick up the Milton's Amulet because that's the quest item. Like, you actually need that to turn in the quest. Run across this bridge and turn in the Slith Primal necklaces that you'd collected in Act 1 or in normal. Since we killed a lot of Sliths, we actually got 6 of them, so we're good through Elite or through Ultimate 2. Well, these suffice. Good, cool. Back to Foggy Bank. We're gonna go to Foggy Bank one more time after this. First, we go to this rift. We go to this this portal or whatever, and get this devotion shrine.
Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Now we go back again to get the merchant.
That skill's not ready.
Is he up here? He is not. Is he down here?
Can't do that yet.
He is not. Teleport back.
I can't do that yet.
Run through here.
Can't do that yet.
Run through here to get the shrine. God, my voice is gone. Teleport this one. Get the blacksmith quest.
Oh, hello, traveler.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, and more cooldown reduction.
That skill's not ready.
Oh god, I feel bad. Oh, another thing, um, the guy who does Grim Tools,
I can't.
like, he added a record feature to, Grim Tools. Click on it, please. So now you can, like, record the progression of, like, skills you put in. Which I guess I'm gonna start trying to play with, so that my Grim Tool links look like how I would level it
I
up.
can't do that yet.
Um,
That skill's not ready.
Move along now.
Side with him, Barrowitch Village.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Go south. Kill these two guys, kill Algrim. Or, not kill Algrim, get Algrim.
I can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Oh yeah, this guy's like super cold immune, and I have 0 cold armor already. This could take a while.
Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Well, I'll be.
Back to Devil's Crossing.
The dead attacks a creep. I need some time to plan our.
The captain saying you impressed? Well, since this.
Oh, the Eternal Band is the blue ring is not hard to get at all. The Cyclone set, what you're really farming for is the helmet blueprint. Sorry, I just noticed your message. Make sure you go to what's it called? Like your blacksmith, and that you don't already have the Cyclone set helmet. But you're gonna like craft 4 of the helmet. Keep the one that gives you percent armor.
Skills not ready.
Craft them at Ulgrim, and then just use the transmute feature to turn them all into
Can't do that.
what's it called? A full piece or whatever. But I would say getting all the helmets, like it takes a while to get all of them, but you should be able to farm up in a because usually by like day 3 or day 4 of like the season, like when we were doing like during the Grim Dawn community seasons, I usually have like the helmets I want just from farming totems.
Can't do that.
So like 2 or 3 days of farming, I think. Now, if you need the Celestial Lotus, basically what you do is take every blue item you get and blow it up with dynamite. That's how you get the rare components. Is you blow up all your blue gear. Every piece of blue gear you get, blow it up, and you'll eventually get the celestial components you need.
Welcome to my works, Rift. You don't remember it. Heck, I have to say.
Like that's why totem farming is so good, because it gives you so many blue components.
Any luck clearing out? Well,
That skill's not ready.
Like blue components level 70 and above all start like giving you like there's a higher chance that each of them drop the or that each of them give you the rare components. Oh, legendaries do too, but I just don't like to waste legendaries. Legendaries have a higher chance of dropping the blue components. If you have legendaries to blow up, yeah, totally blow up your legendaries as well. Your legendaries have a much higher chance. I'm just kind of a hoarder, and I like to keep all my legendaries in case I have a build that comes up to something like that. I feel like if there was a Grim Dawn Hoarder episode on TV or something, I would probably be on that. No problem.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, and if you're looking to make dynamite, like if you don't have enough aether crystals or aether shards, the best way to do that is to go to Act 6, the Mammoth Outskirts map. Like this place right here, Mammoth Outskirts, and run through there and kill all the giant squid monster looking things. I don't know really what to call those things, but they drop aether shards, and after the patch, they're pretty much, it's either going to drop an aether shard, an aether cluster, or it's going to give you their MI. But more than likely, because of the MI nerf drop, or drop chance nerf, they give you the aether shards. So that's how I farm my aether shards now, for dynamite and stuff.
skill's not ready.
Oh, there's a mod called GD Item Assistant, which is basically unlimited stash. I totally I was like using mule characters, you know, like I used to do back in Diablo 2. But Wrecked by Protoss was talking about the GD Item Assistant and like just how it organized everything. And Mike Fick, who's no longer around very much, but he was the original community organizer. But he used it to do the Grail runs, which is where you try to collect every item in the game, like one of every item in the game, and that's why I ended up picking it up. But yeah, GD Item Assistant and Rainbow Filter are the two mods I recommend everybody has. You don't need Item Assistant at the very beginning. If your computer, like mine for some reason, my computer hates running the game on 64-bit, for some reason. I have no idea why. But it likes to die every time I put it on 64-bit. So if you want to run it on 32-bit, you need to get the 1.3 version of GD Item Assistant, which means you have to walk away from the what's it called? Every time you put items in, you have to walk away from the stash to make it go into the filter. But if you don't have, but if you play the game on 64, which I hope, you know, I'm probably gonna get a new computer soon, mostly for writing, but it will be nice for Grim Dawn too. You can it just automatically puts it into the item assistant with the newer version of it.
Can't do that yet.
I should probably do an explainer on those two mods at some point. Let's see if I can go here or not.
That skill's not ready.
Nope.
Can't do that yet.
Yep. It's faster to go this way. But the gist of it is, like, in your shared tab, your tab 6 becomes the tab that puts items into your item assistant, and then your tab 5 is where the items are spit out. So if you oh, I can't talk. If you put items, like if you click an item to come out of your GD item assistant, then it'll pop right into your 5th tab. Yeah, that mod's really good. The recent patch made Rainbow Filter not as necessary, but I still like using Rainbow Filter because I don't know, I think it looks better to have the different colors. Yeah, these things are freeze immune, so I can't just like bolt them down.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, you open, like the mod itself is something you open up. Let's see if I can open it up and show it on stream. Gee, item assistant. Let's see. It is... oh man. My kid gave me the crud that he's had over these past few days. How do I display? Can I move this for a second? Okay. Yeah, I can move this for a second. But it opens up this thing, this kind of thing, this assistant thing, and it gives you, you basically just click what you want, the level of the item you want, if it's mod, hardcore, Forgotten Gods, the seasonal mods. You can type in the name of the item you want, and it tells you, it's like, oh, I've got like 3 different versions of these. You can transfer all of them to stash, or if you want to transfer it to stash, you can open it up and look at it. So, and then you click the item you want to transfer, and that's how you bring your items over to it.
That skill's not ready.
In the Grim Dawn season, like that Ground Zero, Rectify Protoss, Taylor, and all of them do, they actually put that in, like, their own version of the item assistant into the website that they use.
I can't do that yet.
But yeah, Grim Dawn item assistant is kind of a must if you're gonna play this game more than a few characters through. Playing this makes me miss Word of Pain, because OFF is like just the poor version of Word of Pain. It's not as good for clearing mobs.
I can't do that yet.
Rect said sometime around January. They're working on it right now because they've got to get used to the, or they've got to adapt it to a lot of the season or the 1.2 stuff as well. On top of that, they probably want to let the new PoE season die down a little bit, like give the new PoE season a month, because the PoE season lasts a week, 2 weeks, something like that. I love how they give OFF minus freeze res now, so it can actually freeze Krieg. But yeah, sometime around January is what Rex said in his last stream. Or the last stream I watched, at least. You know, living in Japan, I have a very different time schedule than most people.
Do that yet.
But I'm excited for the new season because there are going to be new items, new MIs. I'm probably going to play this season again once it gets updated for 3.2. I'm pretty sure it's not updated right now, unfortunately. Well, it might be. I haven't checked. I just really want to finish my 45 characters. Kraid has mentioned the seasons, but they're kind of hands off on that. They do look at the seasons though, because they talked about it during like their Fangs of Astrakhan announcement, because the season added its own Act 8, which was an ice area, and they're like they were mentioning it's like even the seasons believe we needed a new ice area. But yeah, Crate never does their own seasons because they don't do servers or anything. And they just want to let people play the game how they want to play. And that's why the game has no servers, it's all offline and everything. It's fully moddable and everything. Like the Reign of Terror mod, like before Diablo 2 Resurrected came out, the Reign of Terror mod was something I played with a lot. You see how that guy's not there, even if you don't kill him, because you have the cultist orders. He stays in place. Alright, we killed him. Wait, why don't I not have nullification? I'm sorry, Cronley, your thing does not work on me. Yeah, so Cronley's bubble is like worthless against Arcanist. Alright, now we get to go back and turn stuff in. Right? That's everything? Yeah.
There. Yes, it was. Oh, of course.
What do you want?
Greetings.
What's with all Good, you're back. What if you that good work there? Is that's the Warden's defeat is a
So you must be the guy. With a bridge north, you work dirt. We have to hit them hard and fast. Oh, damn, now that we're...
That skill's not ready.
Ah, I cannot
Come, friend. Right to business then. Nobody's...
I mean, it depends. I'm mostly just doing it as speed leveling, like just trying to get to the class to 100. If I do like a fresh start playthrough, I mean, it's completely different. Yeah, sometimes the farming can be a pain.
keep your weapons working.
One of the things like I like to do with the fresh start is I like to have a good starter build, that I can rush through and farm stuff with that can also kill Lokar without too many potions. And after that, I like to just farm items until I get a blueprint that I like. I make a build out of that blueprint, and then I speed level up and I use that character.
That skill's not ready.
But it's basically just like use what they give you early on.
Can't do that yet.
Like fresh starts are really fun. That's why a lot of people do it. They just change the name. Like they change the name of their save file. You just put like the word main next to your save file, and the game will basically think you don't have a save file at all and just start over from the very beginning. And then you can just copy that character profile into your main save file later on. So you're not actually losing anything, it's just kind of a fun fresh start.
I could hear the battle.
Like my biggest issue with fresh start playthroughs is Shattered Realm. Like I like Shattered Realm, but I don't like just grinding through Shattered Realm just to get the stat points.
Well, look what we've.
Oops.
Well, look what.
I can't do that yet.
Serve the three.
Okay. Overload next. Oh wait, devotions. Where are we at? Where did I put this on? OFF? Okay. Like, one of the things you could do is you could actually just prepare your end game gear and do a fresh start kind of playthrough up to the end game, and then just swap to your end game gear. If you wanted to do something like that, that's also another way to do it. I'm always trying to see if I can get to 100 faster. I think my best time is just under 5 hours. I don't remember what class it was. It was an Oathkeep or something, but I haven't. I've seen a lightning-based Cyclone build before, but I haven't seen Mad Lee's. I'd have to look at it. Yeah, Eye of Reckoning. I think everybody just calls it Cyclone. I liked Arcade's Fire Cyclone. That was pretty fun. Nice. Yeah, Region's super strong this build, this patch. Like, I just using like the Ultos set with an Elementalist. I was looking at it and it's like about 5.5k regen on the Elementalist with and just using like the kind of the Primal Strike Ultos set. So it's mostly Shaman focused. But it's like, you know, like 28k health, 5k health regen per second, and then when devotions proc, it's like 11k health regen.
Well, if
Plus, it's
using
got life
random
regen
things
because
is
it's a
devil's
spam
crossing,
build.
I had a feeling you'd
It's
I
pretty
haven't been
crazy.
entirely honest with. I came upon the good work.
I can't do that yet.
An Eye of Reckoning. Are you're doing it as an Archon? I guess for the lightning and the
That
regen,
skill's not ready.
because it's hard to beat Shaman for regen.
Can't do that.
You still haven't got the Eternal Band yet?
That skill's not ready.
I mean, there might be better stuff in the build. Like, he might just be using the Eternal Band as a Band-Aid piece. It's using Lightning, right? Oh, Shield Breaker. Okay. It's hard for me to play a Shield Breaker that's not doing Vire's Might, Blackwater Cocktail. The Vire Cocktail is just so powerful for that build. It's like unlimited running, like the Skater. I'm gonna get another cup of coffee. Give me 1 second. Ah, I see. It's being used mostly for the reduced targets resistances and the reduced targets, the flat RR and the percent RR. Though that's oh, I guess, and the skill disruption protection. Does the build have any other disruption protection? Like, do you have any other disruption protection in the build? Because I mean, disruption protection is very important for Eye of Reckoning, at least at higher content stuff. um, Flat RR, it's so low, it's hard to actually want to use that for that. And percent RR is worthless for a shield breaker. Percent RR is basically only useful on a build that has a single RR because it's the last form of resistance reduction and it can't go into the negatives.
I can't do that yet.
It's a good ring, but I might use something like a goalless ring instead. Like, if you can get a good rolled goalless ring, it's hard to beat that.
Do that yet.
It's a little bit. It's like less damage, but it's gonna give you like another 500 health regen.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, if you can get that, like the hardest part of that shield breaker is getting the necklace, which you have to gamble
Can't do
for.
that yet. That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's what most people do on their first few characters.
Can't do that.
You just play around, figure it out, follow the Grim tools to get something that works really well.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
So, did in the guide for Mad Lee's stuff, did he explain why he went Shieldbreaker instead of Archon?
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
Because a lot of the best things about the Cyclone set is the Wind Devil stuff. That makes Wind Devil much easier to use. Plus, it makes it has a lightning exclusive. Like,
Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
hmm. I don't know. Like they always moderate the links.
Can't do that yet.
These
Let's see. Can you send it to me on Twitter or something? I could pop it up from there.
I wasn't sure you'd. I wish I'm going to.
I'll skip the Legion is split on two fronts.
I mean, I could probably search for it. Mad Lee's Cyclone build, is that what it's called? Madly Cyclone build. The Sparkiest Cyclone? No, that's a Lightning Druid caster. It's on the crate forums. Let's see. Alright, he's posted all his builds here. Chill Whisper. Melee Fire Strike, Fireburn. Shieldbreaker Caster. What was the name of the build? Okay, yeah. Don't know if it's in here, but Cranabo Jake is my Twitter. Let's see. Oh. Just ignore all the college football arguing because that's 90% of what my Twitter's used for. Alright. The Meta Breaker, is that what it's called? Okay. Alright, let's look at this. Okay, so he's using Empyrean's Mercy. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. What is his skill disruption protection? He's got 80%. Hmm. I mean, the Eternal Band is basically just there for skill disruption protection. It's kind of hard to get, but you can gamble it in the Forgotten Gods Celestial Vendor. But there's a lot of caster items for it, so it's kind of a good luck. um, like the big thing that thing does is it adds a lot of flat lightning damage and turns your fire damage into lightning damage, which I don't know if you have on this build or not. You've got physical to lightning. You've got flat fire. Yeah, the build itself doesn't really have, like, it's got a little bit of percent fire to lightning, but it doesn't really have that much fire to lightning overall. So without the weapon, you don't get 100% fire to lightning. Conversion on the thermite or the cyclone. You could take a ring that gives you fire to lightning. But I don't know if there's any fire to lightning rings. I know there's gear or chests, but let's see, Aether to lightning, Aether to lightning. No, there's mostly just Aether to lightning stuff. Yeah. Well, actually, no. Your gloves give you fire to lightning. You don't actually have to have the weapon. The weapon is not a necessary drop. I forgot that Cinder Touch actually did fire to lightning for your Eye of Reckoning. You could probably just use hmm. What skills is this build using? Only Eye of Reckoning, basically. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, there's not really any other good weapons for just pure Eye of Reckoning. Well, actually, you can use the Kaiman's Sanctified Blade. I was wrong. And that'll give you that's lightning damage as well. It also adds weapon damage to your Eye of Reckoning. You basically have to kill Father Kaiman in Act 7, like the second big bad boss at the very end. And then you can get the Kaiman's Blade, and that's a perfectly good substitute up until that point. I'd use a second Gullus Ring as well. Just use like 2 Gullus Rings, and the Kaiman's Sanctified Blade as your weapon. And I think that would make up for it with just using the Cyclone set. Like, you don't need... do you have Cinder Touch? Like, a Cinder Touch is like one of your main things you're going to need for the build.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
But yeah, just trade out the thing. The necklace is basically a health regen necklace. It's not 100% necessary. It's really good, but it's better on an elementalist than it is on this build.
That skill's not ready.
You could probably use a conduit. Might actually even be better because a conduit gives you max res. But you don't need any of the conduit like things, so yeah, just farm it if you don't have it. With the 100% drop rate now, it's really easy to get. God.
Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Yeah, the Kaiman's Blade as a green MI, so it should be really easy to get.
That skill's not ready.
I play most of them. I usually don't put them on stream because I'm just not good. I mean, like I play them well enough, but it's like I don't play Path of Exile enough to not follow a guide because their system is so poorly written that you can't make sense of anything unless you like have a PhD in studying all the Path of Exile stuff. But I usually play the beginning of Path of Exile seasons, Diablo 4, sometimes Diablo 3, Diablo 2. I used to play Torchlight Infinite, but I don't know. It felt like PoE light, and just sometimes I'll play it, but you know, it's one of those things.
That skill's not ready.
Played Titan Quest a little bit, but every time I play Titan Quest, it just makes me want to go back and play Diablo 2 instead.
skill's not
But
ready.
I haven't really put any of the other ones on stream. I probably should stream or on the channel at all. I have not tested Hero Siege yet.
Can't do that. That skill's not ready.
I'll have to check it out then. I'll probably have to give Last Epoch another chance.
That skill's not ready.
The problem with Last Epoch is, like, I wrote an entire essay about Last Epoch, like why I just can't get into it. And it boils down to the leveling is too segmented. Like, everything is too split apart from each other. Like when you level up, you're not really getting anything. Like you get like one talent point when you level up. So leveling up has little meaning. Leveling up your skills is kind of little meaning. Leveling up your
That skill's not ready.
like everything basically just has. It's like overall as an end game system, it's really cool. Though it's very punishing as an end game system. Because instead of having to pay in iron or something that you can save up, you have to pay in experience.
Can't do that. That skill's not ready.
My biggest thing with games is there's a lot of games I'd like to try, but
Skill's not ready.
I have motion sickness to the point like I can't play anything that's like super close third person or first person because it starts to give me like a nauseating headache.
That skill's not ready.
And like I think that was around early university when that started because I used to play a shit ton of GoldenEye and like Halo 1, but I can't play it or watch it anymore. Like anything watching in first person also starts to make me sick.
That skill's not ready. That skill's
Yeah, I'll look into Hero Siege while I'm at work today.
can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Oh, he still got me.
Can't do that.
Oh.
That skill's not ready.
Turning these
There
quests
was
and
much commotion. I see my scouts have reported.
that will probably be it for today.
Just the person there are two other groups. I have come to
Time is
represent
chosen
kindness.
because it's easier.
don't know what you...
Okay. Let's see.
I can't do that yet.
So we're just gonna clean up devotions and stuff, and then that's gonna be it for today.
Turmoil within you.
No, wait, am I supposed to keep that devotion? I think I'm supposed to keep that devotion. Ooh. Yeah, I'm supposed to keep that. Let's undo. Okay. There we go.
Farewell.
Oh crap, a lot of points. Zeke, because I have no health. And devotion, last 4 points. We're gonna put them into chariot, I guess. So we got 5 points left. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, last points are torch. Okay. For the offensive ability. Okay, that's everything.
Got something you need stashed?
So the item assistant works like this. You see I'm putting stuff into this this thing, then I just run away. Like if you're using the 64-bit one, like the most recent one, you don't have to run away. You run away and it'll loot all the items for you. And then now it's empty. These things are stored inside that other stuff. Yeah, seasons are really fun. Like they just give a really fresh perspective on everything. Not this one. Oh.
Okay. Keep an eye on those. I'll give you a good price of what I've got left.
Alright, that's gonna be it for today. I've gotta get ready for work. For the unlimited stash, no. In the league, you have a limit unless you donate to the league because of server costs, basically. So if you donate money to the league, you basically unlock unlimited stash, and that's how they cover the server costs. You don't have to. You have a 200 item limit in the league. You can still mule if you want. But it's basically you donate to pay for the server costs. Because all the items are kept online in the league. But for your item assistant, you have zero limit. Like, it's unlimited items. Which is really bad to tell a hoarder like me. It's like, oh, I can have all the items I want. Sweet. But anyways, I'll talk to you next time. I've got to get ready for work. Have a good day.